Guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, we're doing another voiceover commentary style video because this drama with Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson and Ryland Adams and Jeffree Star and Hair by Jay, it's not slowing down, you guys. One thing about Trisha Paytas, when she gets going, and we're gonna hear the tea. If she wants to spill it, we're gonna hear it, and we're gonna hear it all. So that seems to be what's happening right now. Most recently, Trisha Paytas is very unhappy with the way that Shane Dawson has handled her exposing Jeffree Star and coming out as being afraid of Jeffree Star and being traumatized by a situation that happened with him last year in Vegas. You guys probably already know all about that already, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I have made a few other videos on this subject because it has been going on for about a week now, and I will go ahead and insert cards throughout this video as well as link them down in the description below for you to check those out. But Trisha took to TikTok today to kind of share her thoughts on how Ryland Adams reacted to this whole situation on his podcast. So you guys, Trisha is going in, and you know what, if there's, honestly, I'm just gonna say it, if there's one person that I don't know that I would mess with in the YouTube community, one of those people is Trisha Paytas, for the main reason being that Trisha Paytas, she will just go and spiral and just speak her mind on camera. I mean, she will just let it all out. Whatever she's thinking, she will spiral in front of that camera, and she will say she will melt down in front of that camera and dish all your tea and expose all the secrets and do all of that. And I think that Shane not choosing to support her in the way that was honestly right in this situation with Jeffree Star and Trisha, I think it was a bad move. I think Ryland, the way he handled the situation on the podcast, where he basically just like low-key victim blamed Trisha and didn't really like accept her points as valid, with her being so upset with Shane and with Jeffree, saying that, you know, Jeffree and Trisha are two separate adults and they have their own issues, and Ryland didn't realize that his issues, and Ryland didn't realize that their issues together were going to impact his friendship with Trisha so much. I mean, I understand that to a certain extent, but honestly, I just thought that there were people who knew each other, but I didn't realize they were as close friends as they were. I'm just going to insert some pictures right here so you can see of just like their friendship. I mean, these are really old pictures. You can see how young Shane and Trisha look in these pictures. They've been friends and known each other for a really long time. So for Shane to not attend Trisha's concerts or shows or whatever, for Shane to not publicly say anything in defense of her during some of these like things where, you know, Trisha free thing right now. I think they're caught up in the money that's being made. I think they're caught up in the views. They're caught up in the clout. And they know that they're really like, they've been canceled. They know that they were canceled in 2020. But I think that money is still rolling in. And that money hasn't really stopped all that much. And I think that they're honestly just like riding that wave. And who knows? I mean, they spent a lot of time together. Maybe Jeffree has something on them. Maybe they are scared of Jeffree. I mean, allegedly, that's what Trisha says that Shane told her, is that she's scared of that Shane is scared of Jeffree and doesn't know when and how to like loosen ties from him. This whole thing is getting. When are we going to finally say as a collective that we're done with Jeffree Star? I think we're getting closer and closer and closer, but this man, the more that's said about him, he's just like such an awful person. I don't understand how he has any followers. I mean, smacking food out of somebody's hand, throwing somebody's Balenciaga in the trash can, telling somebody, oh, well, here's a balcony, go jump off it, when they're confiding in you about suicidal thoughts. This is really heavy, mean, traumatizing stuff that Trisha went through. And I honestly, to a certain extent, I'm at a loss for words. And for Ryland, to go on his podcast. And if you look at him on the podcast, Ryland just kind of looks dead in the eyes and dead in the face when he's talking about this situation. And one thing I've noticed about some people when they lie is that they'll get this really dead look in their eyes. When they've got that lie so down packed and they want to look like they're really telling the truth, then they'll have this like dead kind of glazed look in their eye to make it look like, you know, no, like, do you see? I'm not all riled up. I'm saying this very calmly. I'm telling the truth. But no, they're not. It's just, you know, do you guys know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to describe, but it's more about the body language. And if you look at the body language and just the facial expressions of Ryland, I just don't know that I believe what he says. I just don't know that I believe what he says. Anyway, you guys, that's all for my thoughts on the drama right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this drama and the developments that we've had. What do you think about Ryland, how he addressed it in the podcast and Trisha's response on TikTok? I want to know all of your feedback in the comments down below. Let's start a conversation about it. It has been so much drama, the house, and I'm just like, I don't even know what could be brought up next, girl, because this is just so much. You can follow me on all of my social media at Beauty by Shelby. That's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all at Beauty by Shelby. I'll leave that right up on the screen there for you so you can see it. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And YouTube should be suggesting a couple videos down here for you to choose from, so I would love it if you did that. If you're just here to catch up on the tea and you are on your way out, then I appreciate you stopping by and giving me a view anyway. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching today's video, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.